Welcome to my channel, Purposeful Play, where I talk about all things early childhood education. I'm Danielle, and today I want to share with you my top, I gotta count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was gonna say 5 favorite teacher YouTube channels. These are ones that I watch pretty much everything new that they put out, and I learn a little bit something different from each and every one. So let's get started. He has been alone a lot today, so he needs attention. The first one is called Pocket Full of Primary, and it's Michelle Emerson it's her channel, and she was an elementary school teacher. She recently moved to a new state and decided not to teach right now, so she's not teaching, but she's still creating content for her YouTube channel. She also has Instagram. And she does a really great podcast with a friend of hers, Bridget Spackman. I'll link everything down below just so you know. So I'll link the podcast and her YouTube channel. She talks a lot about staying organized and gives you tips and tricks on how to stay organized. Planning, her and her friend Bridget actually have their own like lesson planning, not just lesson plans, but planning tool that I think is a really great resource. She talks about how to be organized, productivity, so making the best use of your time. And then she also puts in some vlogs here and there. And so that's Pocket Full of Primary. The next one is called PreK Pages, and that's with Vanessa Levin, and she is, I don't believe she's still a preschool teacher, but she was, and she has like over 20 years experience being a preschool teacher. I feel like her sort of philosophy of teaching young children is very similar to mine, which is why I like her channel. She just really has great tips and tricks for lesson ideas, setting up your learning environment, communicating with family members, and just like in general activities for that age group. She also has a podcast, I think it's called Elevating Early Childhood Education. And there's actually some really good tips on there. She has some experts that come on and talk about, preschool stuff. Vanessa also has a website, so I will link that one down below with some really great, again, tips and tricks for preschool teachers. And then every year she puts on a summit, and Sword of Success, I think it's called. Fantastic. It is so worth doing. I've done it the past couple of years. It's been virtual. She has every day there's an expert in a specific area that she has on. She kind of interviews and talks to them. It's really, really good. I've learned so much the past couple of years that I've done that. So if you keep an eye on her YouTube channel or maybe her website, she'll probably have something coming up again this year, I hope, because it's been really, really good. Another one is Playing with a Purpose, and it's Krista is her name. I don't remember what her last name is, and actually now that I kind of replay her introduction in my mind, I don't ever remember hearing her say her last name. She is a child care provider. She has a child care set up in her home, and she has up to 5 children. And I don't know how the youngest she is, but I think she has like 2s, 3s, some 4s and 5s. She does these wonderful classroom tours that I'd like to see how she changes things up each month. She does like hauls when she goes to the Dollar Tree or Dollarama. She is Canadian, which is also why I like her. I like to see the kinds of things that she gets at Dollarama, which by the way is the dollar store in Canada, which is way better than the one that we have here in the States. And again, I feel like her and I have some very similar philosophies on how we teach. I like a lot of the materials that she puts out for her children because they're very, a lot of them are open-ended materials. And I always really like to learn from her as well. And another thing too, when she does her classroom tours, I just like how she has these little invitations to play. So the way that she sets things out in little baskets, I don't know, I just really like what she does. She also has an Instagram that you can see that, but she, I actually haven't looked at her Instagram lately. I'll have to check things out, but I always love watching her, her YouTube videos. Now, a couple other ones that, these two are not preschool teachers, but I like their channels, even though they're not preschool teachers. So there's Mr. Kyle Cohen. He is 4th grade teacher in Ohio. He just has a really fun attitude towards teaching. You can tell that he absolutely loves it. And even though I might not get, teaching children tips, there's other things that you can learn from him on his YouTube channel. Did I say I liked his honesty? Yeah, he's very honest about being a teacher and seems very creative. I like to see his classroom tours and how he's setting up his classroom. And I like I said, just his passion, his positivity towards being a teacher in this profession. Shelly Coats, and her YouTube channel is called Early Adventures, ED Adventures. She is an elementary school teacher in Northern California. She's taught several different grades. I think right now she's teaching 2nd grade. She's actually just finished her maternity leave, so she's heading back. Well, she probably actually is back now since we're all back in school. She's really easygoing, doesn't really seem to, be bothered by a lot of things. Maybe that's just the way that she's putting herself out there on YouTube. Again, just like Kyle Cohen, I like her attitude towards being a teacher and her positivity. I love seeing her classroom setups because she has a great way to stay organized. She also uses a Cricut. I love a Cricut, so I like to see what she does with that. She has some really good tips about using technology as well. So you can, again, I'll link her YouTube down below. You can check it out. And the last one is Dr. Jean. And Dr. Jean doesn't put out videos on a regular basis. She is a teacher, she's an author, she's like a musical artist, I guess you could say. She has more than 40 years of experience, a lot of years of experience. And what I read on one, I think it was her YouTube channel that says, thanks for helping me put a song in the hearts of children. And her songs that she does, they're catchy. They almost always have some kind of learning component to it. So there's really a purpose in the song. I've never known a child that hasn't liked any of her songs. She has a blog, she has a website, she has that YouTube channel. And last year, or whenever we were teaching virtual, she had a lot of really great ideas for virtual teaching. So if you are back to teaching virtually, then you might want to check her out as well. And again, she has so many songs, little finger plays, poems, materials you can use with those things. So I don't know, I think she is amazing for this age, the preschool age that we are all teaching. Okay, nice quick video today. Those are my top 6 favorite YouTube channels. I do watch a lot of other ones too. I might even just link them down below, and I just haven't mentioned them in the video. Not a lot of preschool specific or early childhood specific YouTube channels, which is actually why I wanted to start this one, because I felt like there wasn't a lot of help out there for preschool teachers. So if you have any other favorites and you think that I might like them, or maybe somebody else would like them, put them down below. So either, put their channel name or, a link to their channel. That would be really great. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and check out those YouTube channels. Have a happy day.